Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Alicia and today we are going to be setting up the last two spreads of our 2023 budget planner. And this planner is my Erin Condren planner. This is the monthly 7x9. I have it in the color blends version, and I also have the notes pages added in the back. So that is where I'm going to be setting up these spreads. So if you guys watched my part 1 or part 2, I would have already set up my emergency fund as well as my 2023 budget for the first quarter only from January to March. And then we'll set up the next quarters together as the year goes by. Next, we also set up my bills tracker for the years of 2020 to 2022, and then 2023 we'll fill it in as we go together each month. Then I also set up my debt overviews for mine and my husband's student loans. And then we also set up our Save-Opoly. For today's spread, we are going to go ahead and set up my quarterly budget results together, as well as my savings color trackers. So I'm really excited to show you guys the rest of these spreads. So let's go ahead and get started. I want to just also let you guys know the flow might be a little off just because when I first filmed these videos, I filmed them all in one go thinking that it would be in one video, but that video would have been so long, so I split it up into 3 videos. But yeah, so let's go ahead and get into the video. The next spread that we have is going to be the budget results. So for the budget results, I have these sheets here. So again, I'm doing it quarterly, so each one is a quarter: January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. So when I lay this out, it's essentially just going to be the results for that given month. So for January, February, March, whatever the variance is, that is what I'm going to be putting into the savings account. And we'll go over it more when we actually talk about it together. So we have the first quarter, second quarter, third and fourth quarter. Then the last spread that we'll be setting up is something that I tried before and I did like, but I haven't done in quite a while. It's going to be these trackers here, or color trackers, I guess you could say. So I have 2 different ones, varying sizes. Essentially, I'm going to be having this correlate with the emergency fund. For each box, it's going to be one of those categories that I want to save for, and then as I reach it, I'm going to just color in corresponding to how much I was able to save. But we'll set this up together as well, and every single month we'll go through this together too. Alright, so moving forward, we are going to be doing our budget results for all 3 quarters as well. And then I believe after this, we only have one more spread to do. Okay, so this is all 4 of them. We're going to actually lay down all 4 of them since we're here. And let's go ahead and just start with laying down budget results. Should I put this at the top? Actually, let me hold off on laying down the budget results. I think I want to see what the spacing, the line spacings will be. There's definitely multiple ways that you can do this. Like, you could do the type of this. The type, you can do income, variable, and then fixed, and then the budget you had for all 3, and then the actual that you spent for the month and the variance. But for me, I'm going to do all of my categories. If you guys know, I have a spread that's called weekly balance for all the different categories that I have. I think that's the one that I'm going to use for these spreads here. So let me lay this down. And then we have our total amount that we save for the first quarter. I'm gonna go not like backwards, but I just want to see the spacing, so I think it's easiest for me to go like bottom up. So let's start from here. And I'm going to be using 4 lines. So for all 4 lines, it's going to be for my income. Let me actually move this over because I want this to be on the other side. But I'm going to be using it for 4 what did I say? I'm going to be using this for 4 lines, because so I'll have one as my income, then I'll have my bills. Let me actually show you guys. So I'm going to be having 4 categories. So one will be bills, monthly budget, sinking funds, and then one of the categories will also be for income. So I can take the income, then subtract it for what was spent, and that will be my results for it. Let me actually just lay all of these down. I don't know, we'll see. If anything, I can just move it again since these are removable. Okay. We have 1, 2. I'm really excited to see how 2023 will turn out, because I want to really focus on saving. And I feel like now is the time to have emergency funds saved up. And I really do want to have it saved up for like 6 months to a year, if we can ever get there. But let's lay these down. So we have March. I think that looks good, right? Is that okay with the spacing? I probably should have moved these over a little bit just so it's easier to write, but it's a little too late now, and I definitely don't feel like adjusting all of them now. Maybe I will in the future because these are movable, but we'll see. So we have January, and then now for budget results at the top. That like just fits. Oh my goodness. I want to have this in the middle, but it doesn't quite fit. So is it weird if I have it on the side? I mean, I don't really have a choice unless I want to cover some of the scripts. That's fine. It is what it is. Let's go ahead and just, I don't want to dwell on it too much, so let's go ahead and move on to the next side. I'm actually going to just fast forward this part and just lay down the rest of this, and then I will be right back. Okay, so I finished them all out and I wrote down all the lines. So this is what it looks like for the first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, and fourth quarter. I realized that I actually messed this up down here. It still says April, May, June. I think I'm kind of just like changes out to October, November, and December. If I remember, I'll probably just print out the correct one. This is just a leftover from the previous spread we did together, but just to correct that, this is what it looked like for the all 4 quarters and all the different colors. I love how this looks. I can't wait to see what the results are for this. And after each month's the results video, I will go ahead and fill those out in these months too. So at the end of the quarter, we can tally it up together. But I'm not going to fill it out now since it's still December currently. So that is what these ones look like. And then the last spread that we have is going to be those little color trackers. So I tried this before in a previous year and I did like it. It's really appealing to see it visually reaching that goal. So I am going to go ahead and do that again. And these are going to be based off of the emergency fund ones. I don't think I'm going to do one for every single one, since I'm not sure if I have enough. Let me see. So each one has 4. So I have 16 in total. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Wow. So there's actually 15. Let's see if we can fit them all in here. So we can try to do our emergency funds. And we agreed we're going to try to aim for the 3 months one to save. So let's see here. Our mortgage, we're definitely going to need a really big one for it. Let's just lay these out. I'm going to go ahead and just lay these out first and get them to fit. And then we'll go ahead and figure out which one we want for which afterwards. How should I lay these out? I do want the mortgage one. I think I'm going to fit the mortgage one at the bottom for one of these. Should I do it on this side or this side? I think I'm gonna do it on this side. I'm gonna just see if I can lay these all out and get them all to fit. So I can technically put another big one up here, but do I want them both on one sheet? I don't think so. Maybe I can lay down these other size ones. 2 of these should fit on the top too, but because I want to write words on the side for like the goal and what each hexagon, like how much each hexagon is. And another one up here. Okay, so I shifted these up one, so I like the way that this looks. Now let's go ahead and lay down these other ones. So we still have these smaller ones. We have these different sizes. Let's try these ones. I think I'm going to put these ones down here. That's one, and I should have another one. If I put these side by side, I can put the scripting part right above it. That means I'll have this area. Which one should I put for that top area? Maybe these. Because these are smaller, so I'll be able to fit the font. Yeah, let's do that. So we have both of these. So that's one sheet is done. So I have the scripting for these and then the scripting for those two. Okay, I think that looks nice. I think I'm gonna move these down one more. Okay, so I like that better. Now let's try to lay down the remaining ones. So let's see here. We have these 4 still, and then we have this big one, another big one. Maybe we'll put this big one up here. Because why not? Okay. Oh, I was put that away. Okay, that's one big one. And then we'll do these small ones. Or these ones. Maybe I can fit 3 on here. Three on here, and then I'll kind of do them up and down like that. So 1, let's put the other one down first. 2, and then this third one. I think that's too much, so let's just leave that because we still have 4 left, so I don't want the last spread to be super bare. So I guess we'll move this down a bit. Okay, so those are 3. And then the last 4 we will put on this side, but the question is, how should I put it down? Let me see the sizing for both of these. I think I'm going to put these 2 top ones kind of like what we did on the other side, but I'm gonna put them closer together. Let's try to see if we can center these 2. See if we can try to center this. Is that centered? That might not be centered. Maybe I'll try something different. Okay, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try doing this. Put one here, and then another one up here. Okay, and then the last 2 we will put on the side. We'll kind of zigzag them out as well. So 1 right here, and then our last one on this side. Okay, I like the way that looks. So that is all 15 of them. So we have 16 categories, and we're gonna combine probably one of them together. So let's go ahead and break this down. So this is gonna be pretty long, I feel like. So let me get a little sip of tea. I might need to actually grab like a sticky note or something. Okay, let's do this. So I have some of these sticky notes. Let's go ahead and use these up. So let's do all of the, let's start with writing down all of the categories. We're gonna combine 2 of them. I think I'm gonna combine Netflix and Spotify together since those are the 2 smallest subscriptions. And then the rest of them will be their own category. So I'm gonna write them down first. Alright, so I have this down. I realized I think I got the numbers mixed up. Like I thought I only had 15 trackers and 16 categories, but it was the opposite. So I definitely have enough trackers for each one. So I have 15 categories. I have all 15 written down here, and I have them all on this ruler just so it's easy for me to just move them around instead of like kind of having to stick them everywhere. But I have all the amounts down too. So let's get started. I think these two are the smallest. These two have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 hexagons in here. Yeah, those are definitely the smallest. So since these are smallest, I think I'm going to go ahead and just put Spotify and Netflix on here, since these are the smallest amounts that I have to save. Both of those are $31.77, and I got all the numbers from the 3 months, since the 3 months is what we're aiming for 2023. And for each of these categories, I'm going to go ahead and just round up just so it's easy. So in total, I want to just save $32. So both of these will be $32. And depending on what the division will be, I'll just round up again, if that makes sense. So we have 11, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have 11 hexagons. That means 32 divided by 11 is $2.90. So we have 11 hexagons for both of these. So 32 divided by 11 is $2.90, but we're going to round up. So each hexagon equals $3. And then that means 11 times 3 equals 33. So the goal for both of these is going to be $33. I'm going to make it pretty and just like write it there, but I just want to kind of balance everything out first. One of these is definitely going to be mortgage. So maybe let's make this one mortgage. Let's just kind of lay them out and see what it looks like. So we have mortgage. That's a big one. What's another big one that we have? The next big ones is student loans. And then we also have groceries. Student loans and groceries are two big ones as well. Let's do student loans as this one. Yeah, let's just do student loans as this one. And then what's the next biggest one? One of these are big too. So let's do the other big one, which is groceries for this. And then this is our last bigger one, it looks like. So the next big one we have eating out is 900. Oh, it looks like just that one. So let's go ahead and put this one for eating out. Then the rest of these are smaller. Let's see, which one has more? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. This one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh, both of them have 15. Okay, so I guess it doesn't really matter then. So we'll just kind of pick where we want them then. So maybe we'll do Pops for one, gas for another. Maybe we'll do HBO over here. And then which one? We'll do mobile. Maybe we'll just put mobile here. I guess it really doesn't matter which one we do. We'll put HOA on this side. And internet. Okay, I'm obviously losing my mind, guys. If you guys have probably been yelling at me like, what the heck am I doing? Because for some reason I thought there was 4 on this. There's not 4 on this. There's just 3 on this. And then these have 4. So I actually have, in reality, 14 boxes and 15 trackers. So technically, my mistake ended up being correct. Oh my god. Okay, so it looks like I am going to have to go ahead and combine these like they were originally combined. All right, so oh my god. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and have to white out one of these. So one of these is gonna end up being allowance. Which one has which one has the least amount? This one is only 47, 46, or 47, 67, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so these two will be the least amount. So one of them will be HBO, and then the other one will be Spotify and Netflix. Let me just redo this. Netflix and Spotify combined for 3 months emergency fund for both of them. $31.77 plus $31.77 is $63.54. And that is the last sticky note for that one. So I do have to now white this out. So let's go ahead and just do the calculations real quick. I'm only going to do the calculations for a couple of them with you guys, and the rest of them I'll just probably fast forward just to save time. So the first one we counted, just to make sure, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we have 11 hexagons for both. I'm gonna round up. We have $64 divided by 11 equals $5.80. We're gonna go ahead and make each one equal to $6. So 6 times 11 equals $66. The goal for this will be $66 since each little one equals $6. Next, we have HBO. We'll round up to $48. 48 divided by 11 equals rounding up to $5. So each one will equal to $5. And then 5 times 11 equals $55. So the total goal for this would be $55. And I know that some of these are a couple dollars more, and this one it's like $8 more, but for me it's just easiest to have whole numbers, and for me it's a good thing to have more saved. I don't see that as a bad thing, so it's just not only is it easier for me to calculate each one, but it's also we save more, so why not? So for this one, our mortgage, how many do we have? So in total we have 60 hexagons here. So this total is 60, and then this is already an even number, so let's divide it out. $6,666 divided by 60, that equals to, do we want to round up? I guess let's just round up because we're not going to do it to the 10 cents. Or should we just do it to the 10 cents? So technically this extra $8 will go to it. Okay, let's go ahead and just keep it as $111 per each one. Now that I'm thinking about it, this totally contradicts what I just said, but let's just go with it. So each one is going to be $111. So that times 60 equals to $6,660. $6 short, but then again we're saving $8 more here, so I guess it balances out. So we'll just go with that. So the goal for this one is going to be $660. All right, so the rest of them I'm going to go ahead and do, and I will be right back. Okay, so I have them all calculated out. Now we're gonna go ahead and do the fun part, which is just kind of coloring it in and making it pretty. So we're gonna go ahead and start on this side. I have a whole bunch of zebra mild liners and also a bunch of Erin Condren fine tip markers. I think I'm going to stick with the fine tip markers and the zebra mild liners and kind of just like choose a different color for each one and kind of pair it. I don't know how exactly I plan on doing this. I think I'm going to just kind of write. I'm going to pair them off. I think I'm going to pair all the colors off. So I have 14 in total. And then I'm going to just kind of go with that. So we have one. Let's just start off like this because I'm not going to remember which one goes where and it's going to drive me crazy. Let's go ahead and start with Spotify. Netflix and Spotify. Let's write it with this one. Hopefully I don't mess up, but let's see. Netflix and Spotify. I think I'll just do it like that. So we have the name of the category, Netflix and Spotify, each equals $6. I already have the goal here of $66. So I'm gonna put this away. There's 11 of them, but I can always just count that. I don't want to put that. And I'm going to use kind of like this. Yeah. I like that. We'll just keep it going. I think instead of doing another blue, maybe I'll do a purple. Maybe this purple. I have two different purples here. I don't know which one matches more, but maybe I can save this for a different one in the future. So let's stick with these two. Let me see what they look like. We have this light color and then, oh, they're pretty different. I'm over here trying to figure out which color matches which one. Okay, maybe I'll just go with these two and see the light one. That's HBO. We'll put HBO, each one equals $5. And then we will, should I go the arrow at the bottom or at the top again? Let's do the bottom this time. That is HBO, each one equals $5. And then when we color it in, I'll probably pick different colors because I would like for it to be very colorful because it keeps it very exciting for me. Next, let's do the mortgage. Mortgage, let's do a pink color. So I have this pink, and this pink probably is the one that matches the most. So let's just go for it. We'll do mortgage, and each equals $111. So that will be for mortgage. So every single one equals $11 or $111. I messed up on that arrow a little bit. In my mind, I thought I would write a lot bigger, but I'm not really the best at writing bigger, so I think this still works. It'll still be really colorful because as I fill it in, it'll be that pop of color that it's really missing, at least for me. So we'll do that. Next one, we'll do electric. Each one for electric equals $22. Maybe this orange, or not this orange. I don't even know what color this is. You guys will see the color that I'm doing, so I'm just gonna try to run through this because this video is probably like a decade long by now. So utilities, electric, each equals to $22. And for gas, we can go ahead and do this blue one that we've been holding off. So utilities, gas, each equals to $14. And we'll do it like for the arrow. Maybe I'll do another arrow on both sides. This is kind of why I really like stickers, because everything looks uniformed and pretty. I feel like my handwriting is just not the best, honestly. Groceries, we don't have any green in here, so let's try to look for a green. Okay, I don't really have a green. This is the closest to a green that I have. But, I mean, it would just have to make do. We'll do groceries. And each one equals $34. This one definitely sprays a lot. This green that I just used. But there's that one. Next, let's do eating out. Let's do a purple for this one. Our purples are already not matching. I'm just gonna go ahead and just run through this. So let's do this darker purple. We have eating out. And each one equals $25. So every time I save one, it will equal that amount. So if I save 50, I'll probably color 2 of these in. But I don't know how exactly I'm going to like divvy it out, but we will do that together as time goes. Next one, we have student loans. We can do this yellowish color for student loans. Each one equals $20. Student loans, and each one equals 20. Next, we have internet. let's do this blue. Let's do this blue color. For internet, each one equals 16. So that is internet here, and that is going to be for this side. Next, let's use, I don't know if red will be too harsh, but let's do this burgundy color. So we will have HOA. Oh, I just realized for both of them, each equals $16. Okay. All right, so we have a internet HOA. These two are good. Now for the last ones that we have here, I want to do like another blue. Maybe this periwinkle color. Did we do this color yet? I don't remember. So let's do gas. Gas, each one equals 30. This is a very pretty color. I definitely did not do that one yet. Gas, each one's 30. I think I would go that way. Oh, we have a gray. We didn't do a gray yet. So let's do gray. Let's do gray for mobile. So we're gonna skip down here and do mobile real quick. Mobile, each one equals 36. And then I'll do the arrows this way. I think I will use this color again with this one. Actually, let's keep it colorful. I think I want to do another pink and a purple, or a pink and a green. I do want to put a pink right here though. So we can go back to this pink and let's switch it up with maybe this pink. So we'll do allowance, each one equals $20. So allowance, each one equals 20. And I'm actually going to just move this one up by one space, just so it doesn't look so far away. Okay, and we will do our little arrow this way. Now, the last one, should we do a purple or a green? Oh, we have this lime green and this lime green. Haha. So let's do pups. Pups, each one equals $10. All right. So those are all the colors. And let's go ahead and see all of this. Oh my gosh, I have all of the spreads finally done. This video was a lot longer than I thought it would be, but let's go ahead and flip through everything. So first we have our emergency fund. Next we have our first quarter budget. So this is what this turns out to be, and I'm so excited to see how this all works for me. So first quarter, then we have our second quarter, third quarter, fourth quarter, and I'll set them all up as the months go. I will definitely be doing this with you guys on camera, so definitely stay tuned for that. I'm very excited for that. Then we have a tracker for all of our bills for the different years for 2020, 2021, 22, and 23. I will be most excited to compare it for 2022 and 2021, since these two are the years that we fully lived in our home. So I'll be able to compare the summer times and the winter times to each other. I'm very excited to finish this out, so I'll be able to show you guys this. Most likely I'll give you guys a flip when I do the results for the first quarter. And then next we have our debt overviews for both our student loans, one for Great Lakes, one for Advantage, and I'm going to be filling this in off camera. And then we also have our Saveopoly. We'll be rolling the dice together, and the app I'm going to be using is just going to be like some basic dice app that I found in the App Store. So I'm going to be doing 2 dice, and then when I roll, I'll probably use like a sticky note, or I'm going to find like a rogue dot from somewhere, like probably a removable matte paper rogue dot, maybe from like one of my date headers. I'll grab one of these dots and I can just move it around, and I can change it when it's no longer sticky. but that is probably what I'm going to be doing for this. Then we have our savings tracker. Then we have all of our budget results, which we'll be filling out together for our first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, fourth quarter. Lastly, we have our savings trackers to color in, and I'm so excited to see them all finished. I'm really excited to get everything rolling for the year of 2023. But thank you guys so much again for watching, and hopefully I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!